The CEO asked the management team at Stella to report on the airline's strengths and weaknesses. Listen to these comments and take notes. Manager number one. Our operating costs are always going to be higher than the LCCs. For one thing, we're flying to popular destinations that involve higher airport taxes and route cost. But we could try and weed out some of the poorer routes and reduce the number of landing slots in low season. Then we could switch our aircraft to new opportunities, like having more slots on popular routes in Europe and the US, and expand into Asian markets. We could also think about having a dual brand structure. We could develop a low-cost subsidiary airline aside from our own main brand that would allow us to protect valuable European routes from being lost to competitors. Manager number two. We have to reduce maintenance costs on our fleet. If we ordered more of the same models, it would be cheaper in terms of spare parts and staff training. We've been trying to negotiate prices with our main aircraft manufacturer, but I wonder if we should change supplier. Manager number three. Stella has been operating for more than 40 years. The airline has an excellent safety record. We've also got experience and expertise that the low-cost airlines just can't match. And we've built our reputation on a quality service to our customers. We need to focus on the passengers who don't mind paying a bit more to travel in comfort, especially on the key long-haul routes where European LCCs can't compete. Well, not yet anyways. Staff member number one. We could generate revenue streams in the same way the LCC does. I'd charge for in-flight catering. After all, you'd never expect any other form of transport to provide you with free food and drinks. I'd also start charging for more than one piece of check-in luggage. That would offset some fuel cost, and some passengers will be prepared to pay for advanced seat booking and for upgrades. It needs to be done carefully, though. Passengers will just downgrade to the LCCs if we're seen as being just the same as them. Staff member two. This is not the first time the airline has restructured, and I doubt it'll be the last. Morale is rock bottom right now. We know what cost reductions mean. Job losses and worse pay and conditions for the rest of us. Number three. Staff number three. We need to hook up with an airline in an expanding North Asia and Asia Pacific markets where we have very few routes. In fact, I hear that we're already in discussion with Victoria Jets, the Australian carrier. Both airlines could do with a bigger network so we can compete with larger rivals.